Hey, it's Nick. I'm at the grocery store. I'm about to leave. I thought it was funny how I got annoyed when I came in here and the people blocked the lane because they were waiting for somebody still putting things in their car. And it was funnier on the way out. I got behind an elderly woman and she literally took forever. Now I'm from Florida, so I'm an expert on elderly folks, and the ones down there's more of them, but let me tell you something. They move a lot faster down south than they do. Maybe it's the heat. I don't know. But the ones up here in New Hampshire, New England area, they are slower than molasses in February or whatever. Like, they are slow. But anyways, all right. Look, if I'm going to be completely honest, I mean, I got to be honest. And I feel like I've become more of a decent person since being in jail earlier this year. Well, it's been like over a week now. I'm about to go to Richie's. About to move in there today. Probably get off this device for a while. Just read and study and maybe start working out again. I haven't worked out since I was in jail. You know, why do I got to be in jail to do the better things that I like? What, to take care of myself and do the right thing? Like, you know, as far as working out and reading goes. I don't know, but got to get back into that. Working out is very important to me. But okay, like I touched on in earlier videos. I mentioned, I think I've made a theme or that I'm going celibate, and celibate for me means not masturbating. And I started practicing this in the county jail. You know, because I didn't want to go nuts. You know, I didn't want to, be frustrated in the bathroom all the time. You know, and so I just didn't do it, and it was hard. It was difficult to not look at the women. There's a female officers that they're just attractive. Well, you can't say, hey, don't hire attractive females to work in the prison system, in the DOCs, because it's just not fair to the women that need the job. So, because I wasn't going to touch myself later, I wouldn't let myself do this thing that I used to do in down south jails in prison. In public too. I mean, that's what I just realized. I used to do it. I wasn't that bad. I mean, well, there I am. Like, I don't know. It's up for some. It's for the experts to decide if I was doing it right or wrong or good or bad, whatever. I'm about to tell you what it was. Okay, it's like the locking in on a female. Like, in other words, mind effing. I didn't allow myself to do it to the female officers. This time in Connecticut, I avoided it. It was difficult, but and especially at McDougal, the nurses there. They're just, you can just see them and look towards them. No, they're beautiful people. That you just gotta look away. Like, for me, I just gotta look away. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. Yeah, okay, so I've decided no more Pornhub and all to like anything pornography like that. It's just, I'm just taking a long break at least. Maybe I'll look at it again one day. I don't know, but it's not part of my journey right now. There's nothing wrong with people that enjoy it, do whatever. I'm not, my journey. I'm giving it that, but then I wondered, okay, do I gotta give up? Like, everyone that knows me knows I like twerking. I love the twerkers on YouTube. I just love them, and it's just a beautiful art form. Just if they're able to make money doing it and put their kids through college and just building these beautiful lives based on what could be like the most beautiful, like, for me personally, like, I'm a guy and I like it. Like, it's my favorite body part. What could be better than a dance that's just thrusting my favorite woman's body part at me repeatedly over and over again? Like, I'm sorry, okay? It's what it is. I like it. And, but, I could like that too much, as I have done in the past. I admit it. I mean, I don't want to do that anymore, because part of my being celibate and just focusing on one woman and just letting that one woman be the only object I allow myself to feel lust for. I don't have a woman right now, so, you know what I mean? So that's like, yeah, being celibate for me, it's not just not having sex with a woman. That's not hard for me to not have sex with women, because it seems pretty much like the overwhelming consensus amongst women is they're pretty good with not having sex with me. So I've had to deal with that. Like, I've had to accept that. You know, just growing up, like it's one of those, my baby boy is growing up kind of moments. Like, all right, so women don't want to have sex with me. That's fine, but I'll hold out. There'll be one out there eventually. You know what I mean? That will take me in. But yeah. So whatever. I'm just saying, like, not locking in. Yes. Okay. I didn't do it. Now the only reason I didn't think it was weird, I guess, behavior. I guess it's a lot of guys do it. I guess we lock in on women. We look at them like we just zone in on whatever body part we're looking at, and just that's it. We do it, and then some guy, I don't know, but you can do anything like it's normal. If you do it too much, it becomes abnormal, basically. So, and then it was abnormal for me in the chain gang with women. I would lock in, and then, anyway, so back to the YouTube twerkers. Like, I watched a couple videos last night, and I didn't get all, like, out of my mind horny. Like, I was, like, civilized and just watched and didn't grab my dick. Like, you know what I mean? And one thing, this is another thing I want to touch on. YouTube videos with twerkers, they got to look 18. There can't be any question about whether they're 18 or not, because then I feel gross. And I pride myself on that, having that ability. Like, I recall, like, way back, 10 or 20 years ago, it was like, there was a point in time when I had to stop looking at teenage girls in the mall, even though, like, their bodies are just, conventionally by adult standards, their bodies may be banging, but they're still children. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad I could look at it like that back then, when I was still in my early 20s and stuff, because now it's important that I just don't allow myself to feed into that, like, the attractiveness of women under 18. It's just, you just don't do it. Just, you know what I mean? It's just because it can only lead to bad things. And it's not hard. There's plenty of very attractive older than 18 women. So that's the thing on YouTube. It's like, if they look like they're a little young, I just kind of, don't want to feed into it. You know what I mean? So I like the older ones, like mid-20s or whatever. But, I was able to watch. I didn't jack off. I didn't, I couldn't, I just had to watch. And then it got kind of like, it was great for like, 3 or 4 videos. And I was like, okay, well, I'm ready to go back to watching something else. I don't need to delete all my watch later twerk videos because I can handle it. And then it carried over, like, into the Hannaford. Like, there was beautiful women walking around and I didn't lock in on them. I didn't try to sneak a peek and, just kind of turn and look and glance and all that. You know what I mean? I just ignored them. Not ignored them, but just treated them like they were anybody else. And didn't want to look and grab that glance of the, curvature like thing. Just displayed self-control. And it just gets easier and easier. If I was able to do it in the jail environment, I can do it in Hannaford's. You know what I mean? I can do it in all areas of my life, and I can be morally consistent everywhere, not just give the appearance of being morally consistent. So, all right, anyways, wanted to share. Thank you very much.